And now we will jump into game number 1 between Vinchester and Classicpro. I will have Vinchester be playing as blue and Classicpro is red because purple against yellow might not be the best colors to spectate. Okay, good guys. We have the good old Sunburn again. Sunburn is just the set map for the first round of the opening matches. This map is going to be one which we'll be casting a lot. That's just how it is. And yeah, we have Classicpro playing here as Turks. Very interesting civilization, because with Turks, if you're somehow able to get yourself into cast stage with the unique units, we saw what Miss Geo was able to do against Miguel with those Janissaries. Right, they are very scary. Vinchester getting the first hit off very nicely. And yeah, let's see. I mean, against Janissaries, at least in cast stage, you are going to struggle no matter what. Then Vinchester, he's playing as Celts and the blue trunks here. And I can already see what Vinch is going to go for. He will apply the pressure very heavily with man-at-arms into archers. That's what I'm assuming right now. And he should be also able to pull off a very smooth build order, because with the Celt wood bonus, you only need 3 on wood instead of the 4. And then you can easily go for a 20 pop-up instead of 21 pop-up. Nice transition overlay-wise. Thank you. All sides. Okay, good. No one is going for the lane yet. So yeah, it is a very, very smooth game so far, I would claim. But Vinchester is going for 2 houses, so he doesn't want to go for 20 population, I guess. Let's see. Why use Turks on this map instead of a Nomad? Spain, Turk are both so good. A Nomad, fast castles. Well, I'm not sure. Yeah, okay. I don't know which civilizations he has anymore. But I'm sure he has something in mind there. But yeah, Turks for Nomad definitely makes sense. And man, that scout, you gotta watch out. You definitely gotta watch out there. Vinchester going into the set as a favorite for me. I think I predicted 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. And he's going for Barrack. He's going to go for Barrack opening here. Vinchester does. And I tell you guys, Vinchester, he's a tricky player. He likes to get you out of your comfort zone. And honestly, guys, I would not even be surprised if Vinchester has a good shot of winning this tournament. He's that kind of player, right? And also the fact that he's practicing a lot and... Oh. Classicpro doesn't see that. Yeah, he doesn't see that. And does Vinchester see... Vinchester sees the stone as well. So man, how lovely is that? He is aware... He's aware that Celts really struggle against Turks if they get to the unique unit. And therefore, he's getting the stone walled in. You know, just things like that. That's the thing which I was talking about Vinchester. Him being so smart, right? It's just like very helpful. And then he is... This time he is... fully focusing then on the south side with pressure. That way he is ensuring that he is pushing his opponent away from stone. Just lovely execution. Okay, good. He's up with 20 population as predicted. And Turks, he's going for the 20 population uptime as well. Oh, never mind. He's not going up. I'm surprised. I guess he didn't have the food for going up. 21. He was trying to go for the 20 population uptime, but he was not successful in doing so. And yeah, we will see man-at-arm build most likely by Vinchester. While Classicpro, he's completely ignoring the situation here and he wants to go for archers right away. He has not taken the rhino yet. I think that's a good move. That's definitely a good move because he doesn't have the villagers yet to collect from that boar. You don't want to have the rhino under the TC and it's rottening. Okay, 3 men at arms are coming out. Vinchester already has taken all the elephants or all the rhinos. Now let's see. Classicpro, is he adding? Okay, Classicpro is adding the archer range here. And I think like Classicpro has that kind of style where he is really excelling in heavy crossbow and mangonel plays. That's something he's kind of excelling in. Don't ask me why. Just the way it is. And I think that's something which is very good on this map. And you know, Vinchester, upon seeing this situation, he will be fine with the situation due to the fact that his opponent is not on stone. And as long as Vinchester is capable of keeping his opponent from this stone here, that's all he needs to do to win this game, I would say. Well, no, that's like a bit of an overstatement here. Blacksmith coming in. Blacksmith coming in indeed for Classicpro. But I think we will see the same for Vinchester. Yeah. He has a second mill up here. And this is looking very, very smooth so far. For both players. And Scout going down. For Classicpro. And that is a huge blunder. Because with the Scout going down, you will obviously not have the vision. And now, what Classicpro is doing is very nice. He's going for the rhino now. Where he has more villagers to gather the food from the rhino. That's exactly how you should be playing that one. Fletching coming in now as well for Vinchester. And I'm sure we will see a lot of aggression now. Now look at that. With that move, Classicpro will be forced to go back here. Oh, he even sends 2 archers out there. Lovely move. Yeah, most players would have gone back here. But he wants to get some damage in. Classicpro is. He knows exactly that. No, Vinchester, he's not the type of guy who is giving you enough time to react. So let's see. And we have even wheelbarrow coming in for Vinchester. Oh, okay, maybe because it's house. Because the wheelbarrow timing is not good right now. And now let's see. He in theory could be picking off a villager, but most likely not. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, Vinchester is on point here, guys. Completely on point. No way he's killing that villager. No way. And now these archers are going to kill that scout, I would assume. Yeah, the scout is dead. And man, there are so many things going on. This is so hard to play. This is definitely very hard to play. It's really hard to keep the focus on all the single areas. You have to watch here. You have to watch here. And you also have to maintain your economy meanwhile. And that's where most players are just falling apart. 1 villager idle for Vinchester. And yeah, 3 villagers down because he went for the wheelbarrow, obviously. But now also going for the market. How is it looking like for a Classicpro? He's going for the market as well. And yeah, Vinchester is like so active with his archers. Don't tell me he's going to... Look at what Vinchester's doing. Like, he's playing around with his food, isn't he? It is interesting to watch both players go at each other. That villager could be killed. Nah, it has wheelbarrow. And now the market is used like there is no tomorrow. Classicpro doesn't have enough on stone though. Yeah, nicely done. How's the KD session? 2-5. Oh, Vinchester killed 4? How did that one die? I don't know. I really have no idea about that. And yeah, the men at arms are going to take 1 arch down in process. And even 2? What? What a huge mistake by Classicpro. He has 3 archers right now and 1 skirm. While Vinchester, he has 6 archers. And... Oh, yeah. Classicpro is on... Classicpro is on stone, guys. Classicpro is on stone. And that can be very dangerous. Could have gone for the kill there. I think Vinchester is going to be able to do a lot here. Vinchester saving every villager. That's thanks to the wheelbarrow, I think. And I'm not sure if Classicpro has seen those archers. I don't think so. I really don't think so. And yeah, that skirm is going to be helpful. It doesn't have armor though. So it will take still 2 damage from those. Or is it even 3, 5, 2? Yeah, 2 damage. Oh, and this is a crucial moment. This is a crucial moment, guys. Vinchester is going to cause so much havoc here. He can block these villagers as well. He's losing 3 villagers here. Oh, Vinchester is enjoying himself right now. Definitely enjoying himself. And he's also up to cast age faster. Ooh. He almost has the same amount of villagers. However, he has wheelbarrow. His opponent does not. However, we see the castle going to be planted pretty soon. And it should be placed here, I would imagine. Yeah, here would be a good spot, I think. Crossbows coming in. For Vinchester. And Botkin coming in as well for Vinchester. Vinchester doesn't have too much on food right now. So that's something he needs to fix. And we have Monastery coming in. And we have Siege Workshop. So we will have the Siege Aggression. Battering Ram coming in and Scorpions. Horse Color coming in. Bowsaw has been upgraded by Classicpro as well. And in the meanwhile, we have Vinchester playing 1 TC, guys. So far. So we'll fully pay close attention to this. If Vinchester is going to add economy behind that, I will let you know. University coming in. University. Interesting. Is he going for... Is he going for ballistics? It could be, yeah. It must be ballistic. Anything else doesn't make sense. And yeah, the Scorpion was obviously added to keep crossbows at bay. But yeah, Vinchester had no idea that there was going to be a castle. He didn't have the full vision there. And now Classicpro should be able to defend very nicely with the combination out of mangonels and Janissary. And I think what Vinchester needs to do right now is to go on stone. You want to be in stone because you need towers to fight against that stuff. Ram should be able to kill that blacksmith, and now it has to retreat. PC is being added. And this is a lovely one. Oh boy, this is a lovely one for Vinchester. Is he able to snipe one more villager? Yeah, one more villager. And that's the thing. Vinchester is always paying close attention to those kind of shenanigans. "41 villagers against 39. The game itself is still very equal. I still see more potential for Turks because of the Janissary. The Ram is huge, actually. It is okay. It is okay. Yeah, Classicpro, he has 13 army against 7. So Vinchester doesn't get to stone soon. I think there is a lot of potential for him taking a lot of damage here. The Mangonel will greet the TC pretty soon. And Vinchester not reacting. Vinchester is not reacting here. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible for Classicpro. He could have done a bit more with the Mangonel here, obviously. And now the fact that he has a castle up is going to grant him so much safety. And I think Vinchester is in a big problem right now. 43 villages against 45. Classicpro, however, he is adding the TCs as well. And yeah, he's just going to take so much damage in the process. Another TC has been added, or is being added by Vinchester. And let's see, like, Classicpro cannot jump into that. He lost 2 Janissaries for that. Quick wall there. And Classicpro, yeah, it is microing quite nicely. Trying to snipe off the low HP villagers. And for me, it feels like we're getting into the position where the game is rather equal. But the potential for Classicpro is just much bigger. Especially if he gets the Siege Workshop up. That Siege Workshop goes up. I don't think it's going to be too good for Vinchester. He needs to try to avoid that as much as possible. How well is he going to be able to do that though? I mean, we know what Vinchester is capable of doing. Yeah. Vinchester micro is just insane. Look at that. Bam! Bam. Yeah, Vinchester is winning this fight. Crazy. Guys, Vinchester is so good with the micro capabilities he has. It's really insane. But still, he only has 49 villages against the 52. Economy-wise, it should be rather equal because Celts have the bonus here. Yeah, Vinchester either needs guard towers or castles. Ideally, he gets himself castles. If he is able to get the composition of Wood Raiders in a good mass, then he will be able to be fine. Vinchester is. But the question is if Classicpro is going to allow him to do so. We have 3,600 score for Vinchester and 2,900 for Classicpro. So I'm really surprised by such a huge difference in terms of score. Because for me, the game is completely equal. But it must be the KD, I suppose. Vinchester killing that villager as well. This guy is so annoying. And we will see a castle being placed here as well. Now, what are the odds that Vinchester anticipates that one? Ungarrisons his mangonel and targets ground attacks the ground here. No. Not gonna happen. In this situation, just delete that one as well. Okay, 3 TCs going strong. No, 2 TCs. Never mind that thought. Is it only 2 TC? Yeah, it's only 2 TC. And we have a castle being built by Classicpro. And Vinchester has to react, build a castle here. Build a castle here. Build a castle here. Maybe? No? No. Oh, this can be the game here. For Classicpro if he kills a lot of villagers. No, but Vinchester has built it passively enough, so he's going to be fine. Oh, I gotta watch out. Yeah, Vinchester, nice move here. But that is a beautiful castle. Beautiful castle by Classicpro. And now, I think what Vinchester needs to do is he needs to stop production and try to get Imperial Age as soon as possible. And I think that's also what he's doing, right? He's adding archers, crossbows, but man, he doesn't. Does he have a safe gold? Doesn't really have safe gold here, and he lost a lot of crossbows here in the process as well. A lot of crossbows, and these two are going to bite the dust as well. Bam. Now, this is looking still okayish for both players. Definitely still okayish. Yeah, now the tower needs to get up as soon as possible, but there are only 2 Janissaries in there. So it's not too bad for Vinchester. But man, these 2 mangonels, they can wreak some havoc if they're getting a shot off. Oh! Ooh, nice reaction. Nice reaction by Vinchester. That was clutch. If that tower doesn't go up in time and the mangonels are there, then he's going to lose so many villagers in the process. They know each other so well. Yeah. They've been playing a lot of games in the past, right? So they're practice partners. They're also in the same team. But Vinchester, he is heavily flirting with the idea of going Imperial Age. And yeah, let's see what Classicpro is opting to do. Vinchester going up to Imperial Age now, guys. And these villagers are up to no good, I would assume. Flirting, my most used word? No. No. Not a thing. So these two Magnels are not going to be... Oh, they're going to be repaired, guys. So Classicpro is going to be successful with that push here. Well, scratch that thought. Well, yes. No, don't scratch that thought. Yeah, I think with the Janissary, I think you can go in there. Yeah, that makes sense. Just camp the tower. But the risk is obviously when Vinchester is getting himself the Magnel out. Oh, that can be very dangerous. And meanwhile, there's nothing too much going on here as well. Oh! And yeah, Vinchester, he was able to defend everything super nicely, killing everything in the process without losing the Magnel as well. And these are the moments where don't sit under the tower. However, Vinchester, he is 1 minute away from Imperial Age. And Classicpro, he is going imp now as well. And let's not forget about the fact that perks get chemistry for free. So once Classicpro is in Imperial Age, he has the capabilities of going for bombard cannons right away. And that is a bad fight for Vinchester. He needs to retreat ASAP. He's losing 2 crossbows in the process. And here, this is a very good castle. Vinchester doesn't have horse color yet. He doesn't have bowsaw as well. So the wheelbarrow timing, that was helpful to get it in so fast because it helps in long run. But horse color and wood upgrade, that was definitely missing. And Classicpro is... Huh? I mean, he is far behind in Imperial Age timing, yes. But... And the castles will not be down within the next 2 minutes. He doesn't have a clear vision of how the economy is of Vinchester. 79 against 81. He even has the better economy. And the bombard cannons can kill the trebuchet. I heavily disagree. Heavily disagree there. Wow. 1-0 Vinchester. Good. We have Arabia being played now, and we had Vinchester as blue and Classicpro as red. The good old Geordie flirt. Yes. I wanted to see him battle. Yeah, me as well. But it is the way it is. Oh, guys, we have a new civilization from the DLC. We have Gujaras. But let me quickly introduce Vinchester here. So Vinchester playing in the blue trunks here in the top of the map as Bulgarians. And if we scroll a bit down to the south side, we have Gujaras. With the unique unit, the Camel Scout in Dark Age, which has 70 HP, but only has 2 attack. So it's literally tickling your villagers. On the south side, we have Classicpro playing as Gujaras. And guys, let me quickly expand on the idea of Gujaras. For me personally, my favorite civilization right now. Why? Because the following. They are just so different compared to any other civilization. They are capable of queuing up or garrisoning their sheep into, or sheep and cow, into the mill. And that mill will then produce food. Kind of like a relic. And roughly 6 sheep equalize 1 villager on the sheep, for example. They're also starting with 2 forage bushes. And Classicpro, I'm not sure how much practice he has gotten with Gujaras. But he's opting to go for a very classy build with them. He's acting like... Yeah, Gujaras doesn't have that speciality. Usually what you see... People going for mill first, garrisoning the sheep into the mill. That's something we have seen quite a lot now, but I'm not sure if that is more effective. Maybe Classicpro has made the test here, and he has decided, no, that's not better. So yeah, with Bulgarians against Gujaras, and let me quickly think about this Civ matchup. So obviously they're playing on Arabia. We have 4 villages for Vinchester, so we will see a pre-mill drush most likely, or man-and-arm aggression, something of those at these lines. If I think about Bulgarians against Gujaras, Bulgarians, they have the cheaper upgrades, faster upgrading blacksmith. They don't have the access to crossbow, so you don't see archers from them too often, at least not in mass, just like Spanish. And they have great trash units and great hussars. The hussars are attacking faster if you're getting the unique tech in the castle. They also have the unique building which is called the Krepost. And the Krepost is kind of like a castle, just cheaper, just weaker, but it kind of serves the same purpose. And only costs 350 stone if I'm not mistaken. And usually what you see from Bulgarians, you see Conics as well, that's the unique unit for Bulgarians. And that is a very unique unit indeed, because they are cavalry at the beginning, but if they are dying, they're redeeming themselves, and they are being birthed again as a infantry unit. So yeah, quite interesting indeed. Gujaras, they are having my favorite unit, which is the Shrivamsha rider. And that rider, maybe we will get to see it this game. That rider is capable of dodging projectiles. So that one is amazing for raiding purposes. Then we also have the disco thrower. I always refer to them as the disco thrower. That one is working like a scorpion. A melee scorpion. Melee scorpion. I always say melee. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, as predicted, we see the pre-mill rush from Vinchester. I don't think he's going to be too successful with that one. Classicpro already did some quick walls here. And he's not aware what his opponent is doing though. So maybe he's getting in there. Let's see. Yeah, he will be able to get in there. And Classicpro, he needs to be really cautious here. Look at how well Vinchester is doing that. Like trying to block it off. Oh, gotta be fast. Yeah. Here, and there. Yeah. That was close. That is close indeed. And I think Classicpro has built himself a very nice place here, or base here. Nicely done. And Vinchester is not going to be too successful here in his endeavor. Was not really able to get any villager kills. He was able, however, to be a bit of annoying. And also Classicpro, you know, he is that kind of person who is also excelling in these moments. He's very solid with his play. Second lumber camp up for Vinchester, and he has great positioning, going for the gold here as well now. He gets the man-at-arm upgrade for free as Bulgarians, and yeah, he's adding further man-at-arms here. Classicpro, he's cut himself very thin with his build. I mean, it's not gonna be a surprise for Vinchester that he is committing to archers, but the problem is that you know, Classicpro, he was just late due to the militias, and his archer range was late as well. Now the wood upgrade is coming in, so it has not been the cleanest build by him. It was just a bit too late here with the walling. And he wants to wall that, and that as soon as possible. But Vinchester is not going to give him the time. 4 men-at-arms are joining the fray now. And I will see, most likely, we could see fletching, skirms coming in as well for Vinchester. And then that's going to be very, very tough for Classicpro to defend against. But we'll see, Thank you, Miles. The camel never moved. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Are there archers coming out or skirms? Archers, okay. Blacksmith coming in. And the good thing is for Bulgarians, the blacksmiths are upgraded, or the upgrades are cast upgraded much faster. Oh, nice pick off by Vinchester. And you know, getting in the spearman is definitely helpful, because now his scout can be a bit more freely in doing what it would like to do. Yeah, Vinchester is going to be a bit late to adding or reinforcing here. He's just not going to have the possibility to reinforce as soon as he would love to. We have padded archer army coming in as well for Vinchester. And I love, you know, also one of the things which I absolutely love about Vinchester's play is that he's playing so open always, right? He doesn't care. He's playing open. And now that skirm is going to go down against the archers because it doesn't have armor yet. And because it's Vinchester. Vinchester is so annoying with these archers. Yeah, it's really... I'm really curious how he's doing that. I think he's doing it with patrolling. But I'm not sure. Yeah, Classicpro has 34 seconds of idle time. And... yeah, I'm not sure why he's two... yeah, okay, 2 villagers behind makes sense there. And now he is trying to put on the aggression right hand side. I think Classicpro, what he should be doing now is move to Vinchester instead of defend here. Because if he's now defending as well, then that could be problematic. Because Vinchester has all the time in the world. Oh, Vinchester losing the archers here. Not the biggest loss. Because with Bulgarians, you're not capable of going for crossbows, as already mentioned. Yeah, that archer is going to go down here. No way that Vinchester is going to save that one, is he? And we see walls coming up for Vinchester. And oh god, how lovely is that? Wall there and there. Perfect. Perfect play. And also he walls it very late. That means that he is going to be in a very good position economy-wise, right? Because the villager has been working and gathering resources instead of walling. So nicely done by him. Wheelbarrow coming in now for Classicpro. I think it's a bit too early. I would do it a bit later. But okay, maybe that's how Classicpro enjoys himself there. And this could be dangerous for Vinchester if Classicpro hits this area here. No way. No way. Oh, that was lucky. That was really fortunate for Vinchester. Yeah, and Classicpro, he's defending himself very nicely here. He's also building a tower here. Vinchester is... it feels like he's always one step ahead of his opponent. I mean, Classicpro is playing very phenomenal as well. Don't get me wrong. But it just feels like Vinchester's outplaying him a bit. Sorry guys, excuse me. The camera is definitely adding a lot to the fray. Now let's see how the micro is going to be. It just feels like Vinchester is getting so many more hits than his counterpart. And we have the market coming as well. Classicpro, he's having the full vision of that one, of course. And it feels like Classicpro doesn't have the damage output right now to really get any damage out right now. Or crucial damage. Market coming in for Classicpro as well. Okay, Vinchester is going up to Castle Age himself now. And I think Classicpro should not be too far behind in that. Camel to go down as well. And the skirm is going to be the last piece who is falling as well. And we have one archer range for Classicpro. He has 37 villagers against the 40. We have Wheelbarrow in as well for Classicpro. And what is his idea going to be now? We are not going to see the the disco throwers, unfortunately, guys. He's not on stone. We will see crossbows play by Classicpro. And that's just something he loves. Crossbows and mangonels. And it is a very lethal combination. Don't get me wrong. Very lethal. Vinchester has gotten the 10 stone, so he's able to plant 4 TCs right away with Bulgarians. Bulgarian TCs only kills 50 stone. And is Classicpro aware of what's going on here? Is Vinchester paying attention? Yeah, wow, look at the reaction. Look at the reaction. Disco throw is a new unit, yeah. And that's why you need wheelbarrow, guys. That's why you need wheelbarrow. That villager could be going down. No, never mind. Yeah. Losing one villager, but killing all the archers. That is a trade Vinchester would like to take. That's a good trade for Vinchester. And now he's... Oh, Classicpro is falling behind, falling so far behind here. Hallelujah. His economy is just completely shattered, isn't it? And we see the siege workshop. We see the siege workshop, guys. And it feels like Vinchester is just in complete control of this game. Adding the second TC here. He's going to go for a third one, I guess, as well, pretty soon. Could be adding it here. Somewhere like that. And that TC is going to help him so much. 1 second, guys. Need to clean my nose. Okay, we're back. So, Vinchester able to pick that villager? Oh, that was a close one. Classicpro did a good job microing that one away. And we have handcard coming in for Vinchester. What? How can you look good while cleaning your nose? Bosa, handcard. Ooh, Vinchester is known to go for a handcard rather early. Let's see how that one is going to pay off. And he has +2 armor as well. The only way Classicpro can put on the aggression is with the combination of mangonel and crossbows, right? And I think Classicpro, he needs to retreat here as soon as possible. He needs to. He's like... cannot fight against those skirms. They're taking one damage. And look at Vinchester. You will soon see what I mean with his micro. Vinchester, come on! I'm praising you so much. How good would Resurgence be here? 100% awesome. But I guess he knows Classicpro well. And I think Classicpro, he is not known to be playing too much out of the crossbow mangonel style. I don't know. But that's what I have in mind always when I play against Classicpro. Yeah. Anyone else agrees with me that Vinchester is enjoying his life right now? Oh, and he killed the mangonel with the freaking skirms. 56 villagers against 45. Oh, this is hilarious. Yeah, guys, I've been there. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to go into that. You don't want to go in these scenarios against Vinchester. You just don't want to. I don't know how he does it, but he's doing those things so good. Oh, he's going to lose the mangonel though. No! What? What? Man, this is so frustrating to play against. Look at that. Just like Lyra playing. Yeah. Okay, he got the last shot. And look at the economy of Vinchester. Wow, that's just insane. 4th TC. Farm's gotta be added now. Nice. 1 mile idle. Yeah, okay. Okay. Crazy. 63 villages against the 55. So, Classicpro has added the TCs himself. But it feels like his economy is just way worse than Winchester's. Especially when the 4th TC is going to kick in now. It is beautiful. I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but for me it's just beautiful to watch them going at each other. How did a woman survive there? Ah, taking a shot here. Yeah, this is just beautiful to spectate, isn't it? 4th TC coming in. And we have skateboarding armor coming in. You guys know what is going to come. We see Conics. The good old Conics. And the crossbow numbers are not too crazy right now. We only have 11 right now for Classicpro. But he's going to struggle against this here. You cannot push against the crab host. Not going to be possible. And he's losing a lot in the process as well. 1 mangonel. And 1 crossbow. Oh, this is a nice game to cast, isn't it? Just beautiful to watch. Both heavily macroing behind it. Heavily microing as well. No botkin arrow for Classicpro. Oh, that hurts. And now, skateboarding armor coming in for Classicpro as well. He's aware that Conics are about to hit the fray as well. And that's why he's transitioning here. However... yeah, they have counts. Feels like Vinch is playing with his food. Yeah, for sure. But that's something he's doing with literally everyone. There are only a few people on this world where it doesn't look like that. It's really insane what he's capable of doing there. And I don't like this move here. Oh no. Winchester's just so far ahead. Yeah, he is. And that can be very dangerous. And look at what this outpost is doing for him. Yeah, that mangonel is going to go down in no time. And we will see Conic coming up pretty soon as well. And we see barracks now coming up as well for Vinchester. Like, it feels like Vinchester is always having the perfect counter to what his opponent is going for right now. It feels like every move is a great counter. Is he aware of this one though? He is not. Vinchester's Classicpro is trying to get some kills. He's going to be able to do so. And now Vinchester obviously has to react. Vinchester has not paid attention into that one yet. Vinchester has not paid attention. And you gotta be watching out, man. Gotta be watching out. Classicpro, he doesn't have ballistics yet. So he will not be able to take as much damage. Or he's not going to be dealing as much damage as he would like to. And we see a cast being planted by Vinchester. Man, he wants to go all out here. Full cast stage aggression. And yeah, I don't think this little army here is going to stay alive for too long. He needs definitely Conics to fight this one off. But he doesn't have gold right now. So Vinchester is struggling in that department a bit. And the camels usually don't trade too well against trash units. Oh no! Oh, I think Classicpro is going to call it. Yeah, this is game over. Yep. This is the professional caster you have in front of you guys. GG. Great display by Vinchester. Lovely stuff by him. Okay, good guys. We have now Classicpro, he was red, right? And Vinchester, he was blue. Good. We have the map which is called Fish and Fish. So, Classicpro playing and the red trunks as Burmese. And we have Vinchester playing in the blue trunks as Goth. T90, hello. T90. I was scared, or not scared, but a bit hesitant to announce what the both of us have discussed today. Is it confirmed, T90? If you say it's confirmed, then I can announce it. Then, you know, the viewers would be pretty happy, I would assume. T90 is pregnant, exactly. You finally got it. You finally got it. Okay, guys, so what do we have here? Fish and Fish is one of the craziest maps I've seen in Age of Empires 2 as well. T90 says confirmed. Okay, nice. So guys, I heard many people have been demanding it. And you will now be getting it. T90 and I are going to cast tomorrow the 3rd and the 4th set. So yes, it's finally happening, guys. Finally happening. So definitely want to check out tomorrow as well to get in the lovely Age of Empires 2 entertainment. Good, guys. So coming back to the map introduction, we have a lot of shorefish here in the middle, 34 in total. And for those people who don't know, shorefish is a beautiful source of income for everyone because, hey guys, the food income is just, you know, it's like villagers gathering food from the shorefish faster than other resources. I really hyped that one up. Yeah, I was trying my best, T90. If you're being funny about that one, I have to say I cannot even do it better. That's what you will have to do tomorrow, okay? I will go for the analyzes and you will do the hypecast. Yeah, also on this map we have in the north side. It changes. It's not always the north side, but on one side we have shallows with fish, and on the other side we have the forest. So, it's looking cool. Classicpro is using Burmese here because, you know, Burmese is one of the worst civilizations in the game, yes, but they can be okay in hybrid maps because they're getting the wood upgrade for free and instantly upon reaching the age. So that's why early on they can be very good, especially their infantry are also getting the +1 attack per age as well. So, you know, they have certain tools to them. Vinchester, he's going for a 3 mil drush again. And he's walling up off this very nicely. I guess he wants to build a palisade wall here as well, just to be on the safe side. And oh, what? What? How did the arrows shoot initially and couldn't anymore after? Now, if that isn't surprising, I don't know. And now, Classicpro, he's going up for fuel age. Burmese against Goth is insanely good. Yes. Well, let's see. I think Vinchester is going to do a lot of funky stuff, which he usually always does. And he's able to trap that. Oh, that is so bad. That is so bad now for Classicpro, because he was kind of relying on him getting the gold very early. Oh, I like that move. Yeah, he was relying on him getting the gold early in order to get the militia out himself. But he's not going to be able to do so. And now he has to maneuver to this side. And his aggression is going to be definitely delayed here. I like the idea which he had. I still think it's not going to be good due to the fact because of the delay here. Classicpro, he's using his scout. He doesn't know about that mill yet though, from Vinchester. So that's something which is good for Vinchester. And now these two militia are going to be sent forward. The house is taking a lot of damage as well. And I think Classicpro is going to be able to push Vinchester away from here. Except Vinchester walling himself here in. But I don't think that's going to happen. Vinchester is going to scout this area here. And there is a dock already up for Vinchester. So his economy is looking amazing. And let's see how that one is going to be now. Vinchester gotta be paying attention here. He knows something is going on though. He knows something is going on. Why would you build a house here? Build it there. Zipla, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs, by the way. And now the militia are coming back as well. Classicpro still doesn't have the gold to go for the man-at-arm upgrade. And he only has 3 on food. His economy is looking so bad right now. And yeah, that's a nice pick-off by Classicpro. 1 militia down. But let's not forget, we're talking about Goth militia. And Goth militia, they are very cheap. Very, very cheap. And look at the economy of Vinchester. Just look at it. Look at it, embrace it. It's just beautiful, isn't it? We need some wallings here, though. One villager is going to go down. And wow, Classicpro is heavily committing here. He killed 2 villagers here in the process. He lost all his army though. And I don't like that move, because by committing so hard here, it means that you're going to lose the presence on the map. And that's definitely a problematic thing. And all these fishing boats have been working very, very lovely all the time. He's getting some walls up, I think. Blacksmith coming up. And you know, Vinchester, he's just playing it so solid. It's just beautiful to spectate. Quickly change that. Sorry for that. Good. We have the mill coming up as well for Vinchester, so he's getting more and more presence on the middle, and he's not aware of Classicpro's build here so far. He doesn't know the tower, he doesn't know the mill. What is Classicpro opting to do here? If you're just looking at the overall economy, it feels like Vinchester's economy is so much better, and we can see that also displayed in the stats here. 29 villagers against the 33 or 34 even. And Vinchester is adding even more and even more fishing boats. 6 in total. That's insane. That's really insane. Is Vinchester aware of the dock? Yes, he is. I think in this situation it even makes sense to build a second dock. Because you were so heavily on water. It makes sense to defend that one. Let's see if he's going to do so. Okay, we have a little altercation here between the both of them. Fletching coming in for Classicpro as well. He had to retreat here. Because he didn't have fletching. And Vinchester had that, right? And now this should be a good fight for Vinchester, I would be assuming. He has armor on his ranged units. So with that, you're going to be able to do a lot. He's killing 1 archer and retreating now. And forcing Classicpro into investing into scrums here. And now let's see. The big pull, guys. The big pull. And Classicpro, he was not able to wall in time. And this is going to be a good move for Vinchester, I would be assuming. Does he have 2 archer ranges? No, 1. Let's see how well that is going to go down. Let's see, let's see. He's losing villagers in the process. But I still think that's going to be worth it. Because he's killing the tower. He's going to be able to... Oh, no, Classicpro is repairing that one. How much HP? Oh, God. Is that an overextension by Vinchester, guys? He doesn't have stone anymore to repair. He doesn't have stone to repair anymore. The tower is going to go down. And with that, all the hopes of Classicpro to get or maintain his position on this map. On the middle. And now we have another fight. This time, Classicpro is trying to return the favor here, but he's not going to be able to do so. And oh boy, is this looking close for both players? But I still think Vinchester should be able to pull ahead here, due to the fact that he is on stone and he is slowly but surely marching forward. He needs another tower here, and then he should be fine. Villager-wise, 35 to 39. So Classicpro definitely has the advantage in terms of the villager count, but fishing boats are just so many for Vinchester. 6 against the 2 of Classicpro. Vinchester very heavily on stone here. One tower will secure entirely the risky part of his base. And yeah, now we will have fire ship against fire ship. That's what we're going to see. Now the second dog is coming up. We see maybe one villager snipe by Classicpro if he's paying attention. Yeah. Also Classicpro, he's very close to going up to cast stage as well. And yeah, these villagers, they don't care, man. They want to go for the archers. And yeah, now, do we have a market for Vinchester yet? No, we don't have that. It feels like Classicpro is a bit ahead here. At least that's my point of view on this. Due to the fact that he is going up to cast stage now, and his economy, everything considering, is still looking very solid. I'm not sure how you guys view it. This is a lovely archer fight. Red is going to win. Man, what a nerd. What a nerd this is. And Vinchester, is he going to allow him to scout him? It looks like that. And yeah, Vinchester, he's still, I would say, massively behind in terms of the cast stage timing. I'm just wondering, like, where is Vinchester going from here? He's winning the border, yes. But he's going for horse collar now. He's going to be so massively behind the cast stage time. And Classicpro, he's looking solid. 2 stables coming up for him. And what is Vinchester's transition? Knights with that economy? He has a market. He's a market, man. With market, you can do a lot of beautiful things. Yeah, but the fact that he has gotten all the fish is definitely a nice thing as well. That's why this game is so tough to play. Oh, and Vinchester, come on! That's why it sometimes makes sense to be patient and be defensive with your skirms, because your skirms are not going to do any damage, while the archers are going to do damage. Yeah, except Vinchester lets him run in like that. Definitely doesn't help too much. Yeah, and Vinchester going up to cast stage now himself. Yeah, that's a nice run by. Definitely a nice run by Classicpro, but I don't think he should be able to get any villager kills here. We have 41 villagers for Classicpro and 53 for Vinchester. So Vinchester obviously has the better situation, better economy. But now, okay, he doesn't have too many knights here. In theory, he needs +2 to engage into that. But that's not something he has. And a siege workshop coming up now is exactly, that's what needed. Quick walls coming up. Lovely move by Vinchester. And he needs to wall this here in theory as well. And then he's completely safe. But I don't think he will be able to do that. Oh, nice kills here by Classicpro. Killing 3 villagers in the process. He cannot complain too much about that. Vinchester losing a couple of villagers here, a couple of archers as well. And that's the problem when you're facing the knight player. They have the mobility, right? And Vinchester, he needs to desperately get himself to pikemen as well, because the mangonel, which is going to be coming, the Scorpions. They're not going to be fun to deal against. Crossbows should be coming in time, I think. And like Classicpro is really jumping onto those villagers. He's equalizing them though. 49 against the 48. So very nicely done by him. He's playing 1 TC still. And let's see what he's going to be capable of playing now or doing now. In theory, he can even raid those fishing boats with the knights because he has the mobility. Gold mining upgrade coming in for Classicpro. And yeah, 3 TCs. Dagman, I just look at the chat and see you going ham again. Thank you so much for the 25 subs. Dagman, very much appreciated. We have Cav Archer coming in. There must be a misclick, no? Is that a misclick? Feels like that. The thing is, Vinchester has a lot on food, so he will be able to sustain his economy. And this is going to be a tough task to deal against. Oh, yeah. Classicpro, he can jump onto that one. The crossbow numbers are not at the spot where he needs to be. Yeah, Vinchester needs to garrison himself there. He needs to get Spearman out. But, you know, like usually, Goth player is really good at countering or getting infantry out because that's so cheap. And most of the time, it's enough in Castle Age to counter certain civilization. But Burmese is not really that kind of civilization because they have Lyndon coming in with the 25 gifted subs as well. Thank you so much, Lyndon. I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, Jupiter, they have gone very heavily the recent days. Crazy. Now the knights are coming in. Vinchester has a nice lead with the score. He should delete this house and wall there. That's so important to wall there. Man, there's so much things going on right now. Okay, 1 CA here. There's so many things going on here. Oof. This can be very scary. And what is this? What is this army composition of Classicpro? I absolutely love it. And now a TC coming up for Vinchester here. So Vinchester is trying to get as much economy as possible while defending. Oh, this was a... Oh, wow. Repair the mangonel and you are set perfectly. Man, this guy is good. This guy is good. And Classicpro, he's playing 1 TC. Look at the efficiency from Vinchester. He's losing 1 mangonel in the process and killing 2 monks, 1 scorpion, 1 mangonel, and 1 knight. I mean, come on. 71 villagers against the 64. And Classicpro, he's still... No, he has added TCs now. He has added TCs. And the economy of him looks very sharp. Definitely looks very sharp. Not fangirling, man. I'm fact-based. You know, if someone's playing good, I will say it. Yeah, 2 knights going down as well. And also, very interesting idea of Vinchester to go for CA instead of pikemen, for example. But it's also a good move because, if you think about it, if you go pikemen, then the Burmese player can go for longswords. And if you go for Cav archers, then Burmese really struggle against the Cav archers. Where does he drop the castle? That's the question. Let me check. I think it has to be passive because he doesn't have any presence on the map. Oh, you mean Vinchester? Okay, yeah. I thought we were talking about Classicpro. He didn't have the stone for that. Actually, I have the theory that Classic and Vinchester are the same person. Vinchester becomes a Classicpro anyway. They're very, very similar. Definitely very similar. You can't raid with pikes as well. Yeah. So, Cav Arch is definitely the better choice here. See, we learned something this game, guys. We learned something. Classicpro now going for chain barding armor. He has 81 villagers in total. So his economy, don't get me wrong, guys. His economy is very strong. He's going for Willbar now. Winchester doesn't have that yet. That's a little slip off by Vinchester. He needs to get Willbar himself very quickly as well. He's going for Pikeman now. Interesting choice. Interesting choice to go Pikeman now. I don't like that one. What is needed is Willbar. Yeah, exactly. Now finally the Willbar is coming in. These knights should be killed pretty soon as well. They're taking 1 CA with them in the process. And now a Classicpro castle is going to be placed here. At least that's going to be the ambition. How well that one is going to go, I don't think it's going to be... yeah, it should go up. He doesn't have too many CA here. Here we have it. Yeah, he will be able to get that castle up. And Vinchester, he's just losing so much here in the process. These CA are doomed. They're just completely wrecked. And now we see a complete transition for Vinchester to infantry. And he has the economy to spam infantry all day long now. Let's see how good that one is going to go. That was an easy prediction, Deckman. This TC here is really helping out as well. And how many barracks does he have in total? 3. Okay. And yeah, that castle, it is intimidating. And the score is getting closer and closer. It feels like Classicpro is getting more and more initiative in this game. But Vinchester still has the economy lead. Army-wise, it looks better for Classicpro though. So for me personally, it's still a close game. A TC here maybe for Vinchester. Could be an option. Okay, he's going in there. Gotta be fast with the quick walls though. Yeah, and Classicpro, he is doing such a great job in raiding. And guys, he's going for Imperial Age now as well. This is looking better and better for Classicpro. It definitely looks like that. And now he has the quick wall. Is he going to be capable of doing so? Yes. Nice quick walls by Vinchester. Oh, he manages, guys. That would have been such a big raid for Classicpro. And now Classicpro, I feel like, needs to switch to champions. I mean, he has the economy to do so. Look at his economy. If he now would get a hand card, that would be just so lovely for him. And I think Vinchester is trying to play this one out in Castle Age. Oh, it looks like that. Hand card coming in for Vinchester. Vinchester, he desperately needs to make something happen here. But overall, the situation looks better for Classicpro. Doesn't have heavy plow. He doesn't have hand card. But he has the army size. 25 against 16. And Vinchester, I'm not sure what he's trying to go for. What is he building? He has 7 pikemen in the queue. He has 4 arch... No, he has 5 pikemen in the queue. And 3 cavalry archers in the queue as well? Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. I think... What is this? Yeah, this fight is good for Classicpro as well. He's going to demolish this. And... Yeah, Vinchester, I wonder what he's going to think once he sees that his opponent is in Imperial Age. We see a raid coming in for the knights as well. On the right hand side we have the run by. Yeah, I'm sure Vinchester is going to be like, I gotta get myself up to Imperial Age myself very fast, otherwise it's not looking good. He's going to lose a lot of things in the process though. He's going to lose that castle. That's already confirmed. But the thing is, the castle is not the most important thing right now. And we have now finally the transition to the infantry by Classicpro. It feels like Classicpro has been a bit sloppy throughout the last minute. He's losing units completely unnecessarily. But he is switching to the most important unit for him now, which is going to be the champions. And the champions are going to be 13 plus 8 if they're fully upgraded. And oh boy, A run by Burmese infantry is going to be scary. That's for sure. But he is still far ahead, far away from getting the mass he needs. And he's so open, right? He has a beautiful castle here. He needs another castle here as well. Maybe there instead of the stable. And here as well. And we will see Barrack come in for Vinchester. Vinchester's idea is to... does he have another stone for a castle? Because he needs a castle to get the imp upgrades for himself. He sees, Vinchester sees the infantry being built now for Classicpro. And I love what Vinchester is doing right now. He's just completely ignoring this situation here. And he wants to get the ratings in. Oh, that's a monastery. Interesting. Classicpro losing a few villagers to the CA raid. Castle going to go down. But Vinchester is in imp in a second. And now the man, the supplies, it's called, yeah. Does he have the chain, how's it called? Chainmail armor? Yes, chainmail armor is in for Vinchester. And it feels like Vinchester... he's going for halberdiers, what? Why is he going for halberdiers? Why is he going for halberdiers? Yeah, it looks good for Vinchester. 190 population. He's going for university here. Maybe even thinking about going for hand cannoneer. Kind of looks like that. Yeah, definitely looks like that. I guess he doesn't feel too comfortable to go into the fight against Burmese champions. And that's why he is transitioning into hand cannoneer. I guess. Otherwise, the chemistry doesn't make too much sense. We have 180 population for Vinchester, 180 population for Classicpro. So both players are so close to each other right now in terms of population. This castle, if this one goes up, then Vinchester definitely has a good stay in the game. If that one doesn't go up, it's looking rough. I think that TC will go up, but there are going to be a few villager kills indeed. And Vinchester was, unfortunately for him, not able to prevent that. And now Classicpro has clinched the score lead. He's going to lose one trap at least, I would assume. Especially if it's queued up there. And Classicpro, he only has fletching, right? So in theory, you can make things happen. Champion coming in as well for Vinchester. And we will see also Masonry coming in for Vinchester as well. So his buildings are going to be a bit more buffy. And whenever you see your opponent having champions already, while you don't, that's going to be, you know, it's going to be annoying. We have the two-handed swordman with 12 plus 4. He doesn't have... I'm surprised. He only has forging. He's going for champions now. But it feels like the raid Vinchester has pulled off at the beginning of Imperial Age was so clutch that it's going to put him into a position where he's going to be able to overwhelm Classicpro. It feels like that. Go for crazy overboomed. Vinchester not so much. Well, 160, yeah, it's too much. With Goff, you want to have 140, something like that. And Classicpro 140, yeah, it should be around 130. So it's okay, not too bad, not too bad. And Perfusion is coming in now, guys. And with Perfusion, we will see a lot of champions going to be built here. We also see Conscription coming in. Oh, and Hand Cannoneer. The Hand Cannoneer switch for Vinchester has been initiated as well. And I think upon seeing that, Classicpro will be very unhappy with that situation. And we have Light Cavalry coming in for Classicpro? That's something I don't understand. Oof. Yeah, Vinchester, he needs to kill himself a few villagers. He has way too many. 153. Yeah, this is looking very solid for Vinchester right now. He's also doing a beautiful job in keeping Classicpro busy here as well. A lot of raids coming in. This is a good counter raid by Classicpro. But in the long run, I think it's going to be better for Vinchester to lose those villagers because he has too many anyway. And what is fighting here? Oh, Halberdiers. I was wondering, like, what is fighting there? And yeah, how is this? Look at that. Look at this. The TC is going to be taken down by Vinchester. And that means that Classicpro, he will lose more and more economy in the process. We have 63 army against 43. Classicpro, he's trying to hang in there as much as possible. But Vinchester's just feeling like he's completely overwhelming here. And that is the thing which is the scariest thing. The thing which is the scariest thing, yeah. Exactly, against the Goth player. If he is able to get himself into a position where he is having the economy to spam his infantry all day long, it's just going to be that you're losing on every single front. And therefore, I think Vinchester has survived the early imp from Classicpro, and he is going to clinch the victory, marching his way forward to go into the winners match with a 3-0 victory over Classicpro here. Okay, maybe that's why he built the light cap. I mean, these are 13 plus 7 champions, right? So they are not too shabby, but still, that's not going to be enough here. 150 population for Classicpro, 210 for Vinchester. And Vinchester has a great combination as well with the hand cannoneer and champions. Whoopsie. A lot of hand cannoneers have lost their life here. Dagman, by the way, thanks for coming in again with the 25 gifted subs. We have 2 champions garrisoned here. 140 population. And I think Classicpro, he will be forced to tap out of this one, I guess. It's just his population is declining all the time. And Vinchester, I mean, that's just a beautiful performance. I mean, it was just so clean. For me personally, that was a beautiful set to cast, because Classicpro has played phenomenally as well. And, you know, the result is one-sided, 3-0. But it felt like the games were very close. And, well, at least this game. If I think about it, Arabia was not too close. I felt like Vinchester always had the position. And what was the first game again? The Sunburn, right? That was close. I even think that Classicpro was leading there when he was resigning. So yeah, was really beautiful. Beautiful set. Unfortunately, we only got 3 games there, but you know, that's how it is. And that is the conclusion of the third set, guys.